on. Oh, and there goes OJ SDing off the side of the stage. Now it's just between Bowser Jr., Oof, and Toast Youngling. Toast has the lead right now with 2 stocks. Bowser down. Oh, and Toast still living. Toast with the down in to get OJ. Oh, no, but Oof is still. OJ comes in trying to grab, but Toast retaliates. Bowser tries to go for the grab. Missed it. Gets a snooze off of OJ. Gets him. Bowser tries to grab Toast. Toast deflects it. Toast is up B right on Hero. Gets good damage. 80, 123, and 83. All 1 stock. It's anyone's game right now. Ooh, OJ almost with the SD. You got to be careful with that side B there, man. Oh, gets that bounce off Hero, so don't get any jump off the Hero right now. Send out the defense. Hero is flying off the stage. Still has the net to make it back though. Bowser with the up smash knocks OJ. Oh, what's he gonna do with there? Let's see. By the way, Bowser, while you're teabagging, he's getting mana. He's charging up. He's getting all that mana. He's at 37, 38. Ooh. He wants with the, get the spike off. Bowser's coming right at him, goes to the down, misses him. Here comes to the side dash attack, does not get him. Probably the next spell move, charges up with a heal. Then comes right after Bowser, misses the down A. Bowser goes down again and misses, and then the side dash. Honestly, you get KO'd fast. You gotta be careful where you step and where you move. OJ with the side arrow projectiles. Slamming out that nice side B, getting over the PK fire and pit 2. Getting all that PK damage off. Hit over 58, trying to set the deflect, and misses it. Wolf goes up to the IB and misses it. It's a scramble right now as Toast tries to get the yo-yo up and misses both of them. Ooh, the up B gets big damage on OJ. OJ trying to come in with some dash moves, does not get them. In here, vulnerable, but Ness does not make advantage of it. Toast now trying his best to get some damage off, make sure that he can still get that JV2. Oof over here trying to get that spacing, he's trying to set anything up cannonballs or Bowser Jr. bombs, but it looks like nothing is really hitting yet. Ooh, the down spike and the side A from Ness. Oh, he tried to end it with a spike, but couldn't land it, and then the up smash from Oof cancels that JV2 stock. It looks like it's going to be a 1 stock traditional. Toast is trying to come in, trying to get a spike off, gets it off, tries to get him in the air, but misses the juggle. Oof trying to come back in, trying to smack him off, but Oof is just get the fork off, and then a side dash off. Vulnerable in the air, ooh, with the cannonball. Oof can make advantage of this, because that up B is, oh no, still makes it. Still makes it. The complexity up B did not stop, Ness comes back, but then the grab from Oof sends him right off, sends another cannonball. Good air dodge. Toast sends him flying off the grab, but Oof is still living. And then the back grab from Ness. If he sets up those side Bs right, Bowser tries to jab facing the wrong direction. Meta Knight gets him with the side B, gets more damage off. He's trying to look for good opportunity to send an up B or side B. Gets a side B, misses it. Bowser Jr. bomb hits him as he jabs. Bowser Jr. tries to fork him up, misses it. Then hits him with the up B, sending Oof flying upwards. Meta Knight is trying his best to get that spacing up, probably not. OJ sends him up with the up B. Bowser Jr. sends him with the get that spacing, trying to make sure he's the first one to hold on to 2 stock as long as possible. Piranha Plant gets hit with the jab, goes flying off, 46 damage from Piranha Plant right. You gotta be careful, gets more. Young gets him another 54. Kirby gets off the up B, he's really getting anyone damaged at this point. Kirby's making use of that ability for Piranha Plant while using his recovery and down B. Young comes out with the side A, gets hit inside the cannonball, tries to make it back, makes it back easy, no problem, gets hit with another spike. Well, Youngie's gotta be careful, this spike will send him flying. Now Kirby takes Youngie's ability, but then as soon as he does, he gets hit with the down spike from and getting big hits, dunk on side smash. Donkey Kong does a sweep up on Oof. Oof goes flying. Oof comes out with the cart, gets Toast up in the air. Toast goes flying, but still making it around the corner. OJ trying to step more.
Oh my God.
Grab sends Oof flying. And then the taunt, when he's already at 100 damage. Who is this man? OJ. That was a big radius on that blast if anyone got hit on that. Oof with the cannonballs, missing everybody. Toast comes in with the aerial, misses. Then cannonball back with Oof. OJ playing quiet, waiting for someone to come in for the side B. There it is. Nails it as Toast about to hit him with that insanely good side B. Toast misses it on Inspire Bow. Oof misses up B, but OJ never misses his side B. Gets Toast, sends him flying right up. Toast still has a psych up. Be careful what he can do with that. Tries to get up the spell. The cannonball interrupts him. OJ goes flying with the side B, gets nobody. Oof sends him up with up B. Ooh, Meta Knight. OJ almost killing Oof at 49 damage on up B. Toast trying to get a critical side smash off, misses it. Side B from the Meta Knight gets interrupted by cannonball. Hero ST. The random number generator failed him. Meta Knight OJ getting all this work off of Oof right now. That 2 stock, 100% damage. That's Oof at 60% damage. Oof can't come back though. He has proven it before. He's definitely capable of comeback, but OJ definitely is capable of getting those side beats off. As he gets interrupted with one by that side smash, gets the cannonball, misses everything. Oof really is trying to stop him from getting those side. Meta Knight coming right back to the side, missing it. Oof tries to get a side smash, misses it. OJ spacing all that inside, not really anywhere near you with that side smash. He's trying to avoid it. Cannonball coming from Oof. OJ misses it. OJ is just waiting for Oof to come close to him to get off any move he can in the close range because he knows those cannonballs can set up anything from a long range. OJ stays over there. Oof tries to get an up smash, misses it. Oof tries to get him up with a big hit. OJ with that side smash giving good damage. Oof is at 88. Meta Knight's at 126. Get hit with the cannonball, but OJ is still living. That GI is impeccable, let me tell you. OJ still living. Ooh, gets hit with a down A on Oof. Oof almost hits with the cannonball, but the up smash kills him. But now, with a big hit on the side, OJ still living at 7% right now at one stock, and Oof's living at 90. No, 103 now. That side beat that does big damage, but has no knockback. OJ needs a kill move right now. With Bowser Jr. 103, Bowser Jr. hits him with the cannonball, sends Meta Knight flying. Meta Knight's at 21% right now. Both of them are playing really smart as possible. Good feint, avoiding that side smash, hitting over the side B now as Bowser Jr. comes back on his carts. That's a good hit, but he's way too off screen. Can he make it back? Oh! At 158. Tornado hit from Meta Knight puts him at 170. That is the darkest right I've ever seen in this game. Meta Knight is holding on to the barrier there as Young Link and them are kind of teaming up now against Oof. He's holding with 2 stocks right now. Projectiles hit OJ. Then there's that Oof hit, the Oof jab. Oof gets sent flying off. Toast tries to knock him off, but it's not enough. Oof with the side dash, not killing Meta Knight. Yo, 180. Oh, that's it. There it is. 199 kills Oof finally as Link takes that KO. Link in the 97, 1 stock. 0 damage, 1 stock. Bowser Jr. is 173 for OJ on one side. He's got to be really careful his next move because anything can really kill him at this point. Young Link is holding on. Ooh, Oof is getting no damage off yet. Oh, no, spoke too soon. Now he's got some damage. He gets hit that down ass, that down smash spike. Ooh, that move sends him flying, but he's still living. OJ with 184 tries to hit something, but misses. He's vulnerable near. No one makes use of it. Oof is trying to get somebody with his up. He misses both targets. Ooh, good tornado from OJ. Honestly, if I was OJ and Toast right now, I'm taking the second player point. I'm just going over the play. I'm not even going for Oof at this point. I just want that second place. OJ's trying to come in, trying to creep in with 203, living side B, misses everybody, up B, misses everybody. Toast gets hit with a bomb from Bowser Jr. Where is Toast going? OJ can now sleep peacefully at night, know he's going to take second place instead of third. He will get some point out of this if he does get second place, but who knows? There could be a comeback here. If there's a comeback right here, it would be insane at 210 damage, 1 stock. OJ get hit with the jabs, and that's it. His traditional move always works, never fails him. Goes to up, he misses it. Link is trying his best to get an up smash to OJ, misses it. Link is patiently waiting for someone to come back down to him besides smash. He knows he has a smash attack to kill at least Meta Knight. Bowser Jr. comes with cannonball, misses it. OJ comes in surprise attack tornado, smash Link up stage. Link comes back vulnerable as Bowser Jr. hits him with down A. Side B from Meta Knight.
My God.
Always doing the damage as Link KO. Toast takes last place in the match. OJ has 95% damage. Bowser has 46% damage. OJ goes flying up. But Toast still, gets hit with the up B. OJ still is not out of it yet. He gets good damage up, but then Toast with that side smash at 68 damage sends OJ flying. But then Toast surprisingly kind of bombs himself. I don't know if that was part of the strategy. He does it again. He says, I'll do it again. I don't care. I got plenty of stock. Youngling gets hit, 73 damage, goes off stage, comes right back with the up B. OJ hits him with the up B, says, you're getting off my stage. Ooh, down spike, retaliate from Young Link. OJ trying his best to try to get damage off, but Young Link's hitting with all the neutral airs in the air, and he's getting him every single time. OJ trying to go to the side smash, misses it. OJ goes to the up B, misses it. OJ coming right back down, avoiding Young Link's up. Oh, there it is, the up sword. He doesn't want to get hit by the up air. The down spike as he dodges away. Good roll from OJ, avoiding a lot of damage. OJ with the tornado and hits Young Link right flying off. Young Link up, he sends him, but OJ's still living. He's still in the corner. Oh, the down spike from Young Link it's too powerful. That Young Link down smash would just really set you up. Like one last second place, sorry. He is moving on to the championship, and OJ is our 3rd place rank. Alright, Toast, 3 stock. And Oof, 3 stock. 0 damage to start. They are mid guard, which is essentially battlefield without their hazard, so nothing too crazy to look out for here. Kart hits him, but not really. He shields it off. Up B though will send Young Link flying. The DI is impeccable though as he comes back. Both of them high damage. This is freaking stressful. We got 3 stocks, neither of them died yet, and we're still 2 minutes into the game. Anything can happen. Young Link sends a bomb, tries to tear him off, does not work. Bowser Jr. is too smart that avoids it, hits him with a side dash, misses it. Youngling hits him with the tries to hit him with down B, with bomb, but misses it. Side dash from Bowser knocks Youngling, but he makes it back, no problem. Jr. Bowser's at 81 damage. You gotta be careful here. Bowser Jr. retaliates back on Youngling, gets good damage on him. Both of them are just entering the red zone right now. Really careful what they do here. Youngling hits him with a grab to get Bowser Jr. off that side smash, hits him with the bomb, gets good damage off Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. is now 111, 122 with that fire arrow. That fire arrow is 2 damage to the damage, and then the up B sends him flying, but the DI is impeccable. He comes back. Bowser's at 138, Youngling's at 82. Getting those good bang boomerangs off. He wants all that space off him. Gets in the fire arrow, trying to get space, trying to really make sure that he doesn't get too close to Bowser. He can really knock him off with the side smash here. Bowser is trying his best to get any smash, but Youngling is just too smart for that. He's trying to get all that aerial work right now. Youngling's at a boomerang, hits him in the air. Youngling wants to land another boomerang, but misses it. Hits the bomb cart up B from Bowser Jr. Both of them are stupid high damage. Good parry move with the jab, but no follow-up for the KO. Oh, but wait, no. He's doing the most right now to get all the damage off. Up B, will he make it? Yes, he does. That's not even a problem for him. 168 damage. Gets the boomerang though. Comes to the cart. Fire arrow stop him. Youngling is trying his best to charge up for it up B. Misses it. Bowser comes right back down. No problem. Sends cannonball. No problem still. Ooh, fire arrows though will stop him instead of flying in the air. He's at 194. Honestly, I think a fire arrow might even kill him with this damage. He is steaming hot, but he also has rage, and I would make use of that rage if I were you. Ooh, he's trying to come in, trying to make use of something. Ooh, they both face the wrong way. Ooh, Bowser just runs right outside, gets him, avoids the fire arrow, comes out from below, hits him in up down A. Is he gonna knock him out? He's waiting patiently. Youngling comes right back, avoids him, tries to space off the boomerang and the arrow, misses both opportunities. His third opportunity with the boomerang misses it. Bowser is trying to come down, and he successfully nails it as the boomerang does come back and hits him. Link tries to have another arrow attack, missing. He's vulnerable as he hits him up in the air. Surprise! Good parry from Youngling as he comes from above, hits him with the down A, and then the up A saying, I'm going to juggle you like crazy. Toast is trying his best to get more projectiles off. Bowser is trying to steam up a little bit. He's 125. He's got to be really careful here. Bowser sets up more projectiles, but Youngling is just guarding every one of them. Ooh, that would have been a great hit if he landed. Oh, Toast! Failing to recover, accidentally shooting. Even one slight damage, these guys are way too good. Youngling comes down with down in, tries to spike. Bowser gets that good damage off, gets boomerang. Ooh, nails it. Now he's hitting him with tilts and side parts. Oh, but he does make it back on stage. But he has 80 damage to make up to beat Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. is throwing out to a single hit. Oh, that's it, they get him 2 projectiles, but still only 14% damage. Bowser Jr. still has the lead. Trying his best to get an up B. Oh, if he can get a follow-up on that, that might be it. Get a dash attack, tries to get cannonball, not enough. The up B guarded by Youngling. Youngling comes with a dash attack. He wants his best to really get in there, fucking hit. Oh, dash attack though, if he can keep off stage, this might be it for him. Bowser Jr. waits for it. Oh, he missed the up smash ability, and then Youngling misses side B boomerang. He's trying his best to get a projectile off, but it's not landing. The grab lands though, sends him flying to the right. Bowser Jr. just needs one good hit, but Youngling is not giving the opportunity. Ooh, what's smoking soon? The dash attack comes Bowser Jr. Youngling comes with his down A. Oh man, this could be it. Vulnerability, but no, he does not make use of the vulnerability as Bowser Jr. comes down with the up B. Now he's trying his best to get a dash top out, but can't really land it onto Youngling. Youngling's trying his best to get a space, but Youngling sends flying with that side dash. Ooh, he interrupts it down. Kill him. Wow, this is cool.
This is just everything that's in it. It's being sponsored by Rio's Toy Designs. This is his own
Toast! Woo!
I'm cheesing right now.
Toast is going to get. Oh, yes. You're going to get this customized hat made by.
Hey.
Yeah, sure, you good.
That's a fight.
Yeah. Nice. I want you to nice.
Woo!
And you got Link on with the kids. For this one, we have 4 players right now. We have a 5th contestant too coming shortly. We have Charger-san. Pronouncing that right? If I ever pronounce your tag wrong, it is correct because I don't want to sound stupid, just like not getting it right. So we got Charger-san. We got Clyde with the period. Really put that punctuation there. We got Rubik's. You guys are also playing, so come on down. Y'all in this too. Minecraft. And we got our Moltres, that's how you pronounce it, right? Our Moltres. So we have all 5 contestants. Because we have an odd number of people, we're going to do a round robin. For those who don't know what round robin is, essentially it's a tournament style where you all have to face each other at least once. So we have right now 6 matches for our 4 people that are here. When the 5th person comes, we have to introduce new matches. Will be a best 2 out of 3. So for example, the first match we have Charles, Son, and Clyde. We'll have to face a 2 out of 3. You get points for that. Once the 2 out of 3 ends, whatever points you have, we accumulate that, we pass it on to the next one, and we keep on going. Your points determine your seed ranking in the bracket. For here we have the 4th and 5th seed have to face each other, the 2 and 3, and then whoever wins the 4 and 5th has to face the 1 over here who's on a bye for the first round, and then the result of that will lead into the championship, and that'll be the end of it. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Always 2 out of 3. In terms of Smash rules, it's as close as we could get to Evo level type of competitive, but we got a little changes. Essentially, it's a 3 stock, 7 minutes, no items, no smash gear, no smash ball, none of that, none bad luck, nonsense stuff. It's really competitive in that. We have our normal stages like Battlefield, Final Station, we selected them out already. We have some janky stages there too, throw some luck in there, just in case someone's a little too good. We have those stages. Any character's fine. You can select any character anytime. You don't have to commit to one. None of that nonsense. It's always random selection. You don't have to select the stage yourself. And that's kind of really it. I don't think I'm missing any rules besides that. I think everyone here knows how to play the game. I don't need to explain that part. So I think we should start off with you two. First round, Charles, Son, and Clyde on your first best of 3 round. So, remember the rules of 3 stocks, 7 minutes, no items, no final smash, none of that nonsense, just straight up smash. Let's do it. Charles' Son is trying to get some space away from Clyde's spike balls. Clyde goes up with up A, charges it in the air. Clyde is trying to get close to it. Charles' Son comes up with dash. Clyde misses it. Clyde dodges it. Clyde goes up in the air. Charles catches him. Charles is chasing down, but Clyde gets space with the spike ball off, and Clyde's coming to try to get close to him. Get those spike balls to really set up something, but he misses the hail. Sonic with the up juggle, but still nothing. Clyde gets tossed in the air again. Clyde with the up smash, but Charles' Son is living on. Sonic is really making it. Sonic comes back down, gets 2 good hits off, and goes to the down B, gets him with it. Clyde is ready to be hailed, so Sonic gets up on that charge. But Charles is still going for the aerial attacks. Using some good spacing out of Clyde, dodging all those small smashes. Charles is staying on the ledge, a good spike hit from Clyde, knocking you off, and Charles on S. Damage, Clyde can really just hit him with anything right now instead of flying. And the smallest tilt can really do it, but Charles is not giving up that easy, getting good aerials off them. 154 still holding on. PK pulls bold move, but cancels it quick, knowing that Clyde's going for the inhale. Clyde gets the space off, spike ball, trying to get closer now. Retreats a little bit after that dash attack from Charles. Charles shields the spike ball, tries to get inside. Hesitates a little bit. Looks like he's trying to spot dodge everything that Clyde's throwing right at him. Oh, we're getting you back. That PK fired up. Clyde getting back to stage, does it fine. Charles does not try to go for the ledge guard at all. Clyde's trying to do the side smash, missed it. Charles goes to the reverse grab, and still Clyde is holding on for dear life with 142 damage. But gets in the air, still living 156. Clyde's got to do something here before that death, and you want to get that damage off. You don't want to lose that second stock without getting more damage off with Charles. 69 damage to Charles right now. Clyde no spike ball, nothing. And then the side smash, and Charles is still living. Oh, the aerial attack though. And Clyde goes spike ball for reassurance, but nothing. Side up B. Ooh, he said, I'll give it. I'm still gonna hit that. Oh, and then up smash gone. Clyde at 156, turning the tables now, taking the lead on Charles. I like to see this. Up tilt. Gets to the up aerial, tries to get side smash. No PK fire stops that, says I can read that like a Dr. Seuss novel. And then Clyde goes in with the side hammer. Oh, tries to get him, but nope, it's not enough. We don't tech those. It is 1 stock each right now. Chester has 66 damage, and Clyde at 0, both 1 stock. Chester goes to the grab, goes to the up aerial attack, goes to another one, misses him completely though. Ooh, side hammer. So Clyde goes to the finisher, does not get the finisher off, but comes down with the smash. He forgets to hold on to that shield. That Stardust at the end really does damage still. You can't forget about that. PK fire coming at him. Chester going up the aerial attack, misses him, gets him with a side down attack, and then gets inhale. Clyde goes for a spike ball, gets reversed back to the PK fire, off smash. And then reach on to him. Minecraft is building a lot of damage trying to get that hard off, but it's just not there. 120 to 136. Almost gets airbound right out of bounds, but still holding on. Rubik's gets another side tilt, almost knocks right off. Still nothing. Just watching each other. Playing really patiently, excuse me. Rubik's tries to go for an up tilt, misses it. Minecraft with the 2 side jabs, not as right out. damage. Hold on, yo. We're clowning him, but if he wins some stuns, I mean, like, yo, Sans might get it, bro. Like, all right. So, Clyde, let's have some good jazz. 42 damage on Sans so far. I'm not even going to call you by your tank, so call you by Sans this whole match. Sans coming in, getting hit by Clyde on everything so far. Sans fails to get a single hit off. Clyde is getting all this damage up. Finally gets hit by Automata's side A, because I have no idea how he's going to work, so I'm really guessing on what these moves are. But hits him with a side B, I'm assuming.
The slide slash was still nothing. That shield was holding on for dear life.
Clyde was going for something, but honestly, Automata kind of helped him out. Clyde was about to SD on that, and Automata said, you know what? I watched that 3-stock when I beat you. That's what I imagine what Automata would say right now. Automata got 1 stock, 0% damage. Clyde got 130, 144 now, 3-stock, and Automata sends him out. It's a 1-2 stock game right now. A lot of damage differential though, as Mark goes for the side B, but still can only get 2 hits off. Then he goes for the up aerial. That's a great spacing move. As then PDD goes for the inhale, misses him. Automata's retreating, looking like for an aerial move, but still hasn't struck yet. Misses the down spike. King DD goes for the inhale, falls, goes up, goes for side smash. Automata said, I can air dodge that for days, boy. And then Automata comes in with the inhale, sucks out Mark, goes to the side smash, misses it, grabs him, puts him up the up tilt. Can Clyde finish it here? Ooh, no, because Automata blocks every.
Misses it. Art just goes for the dash attack, misses him. Gives him that side hit, nothing, no. Clyde just goes for the aerial, misses it, gives him a spike ball, nothing. Inhales, the Sonic comes back with his own aerial attack, taking one other one to juggle him, but can't keep juggling him. Down grab sends Art flying, but Art still comes back with his own aerial attacks. Spike ball from Clyde does not do any damage, and he gets inhaled instead. Clyde sends another spike ball at Art. Art tries best to avoid it, successfully does, tries to come towards Clyde, but he's too scared of those spike balls, and not that inhale, you gotta be careful, especially that side hammer too. Art comes back with that special, misses it, Clyde sends a spike ball his way, sends him up flying. He tries to do a reverse smash trying to read him, but it was a misread. As Sonic abuses that vulnerability, hits him off stage. If Art can just land it, it's game. Ooh, the side smash was so close in that radius. The inhale comes. Artemis is quick, real smart of doing that inhale. Ooh, Sonic with the kill. 0, 1 stop each. Art right now with the most damage given to TDD. He's moving an aerial first. He's moving another up aerial, but TDD blocks it, reading that. TDD's coming from above, trying to get him up with a neutral attack coming down. That side hammer, he's just waiting for him to walk into it. The Sonic is too smart for that. Art knows he's not supposed to get hit by that at all. He has 0%, he wants to keep it that way. Giving that JD2 stop, coming right in with that side smash, hits him with an up A. Oh, Clyde is trying his best to keep away, control the air, and Sonic tries to finish him with a side aerial, and he does with the side smash. JV. Gets hit with a big aerial, tries to go knee, not there. Clyde gets hit from the side, spike ball coming back, spike ball comes down, Clyde comes back down with the up B, misses, tap down, gets 2 juggles off him, 3, oh no, just only 3, and then he tries to go with spike, but Art read that coming, and he just dodged it right in the air, and Hale does nothing for Clyde as Art shields away from it. Clyde comes inside of a down tilt, Clyde goes up with an up tilt, up aerial, does nothing for him. Tries to go side smash. Art goes right over that with that platform. Art then comes with a down smash, not enough. He needs to get a good smash off here to send him off stage. He's at that killing percentage. Clyde trying to avoid all the smoke right now. Art was also playing really cautiously, not trying to get too close to each other. Spike ball comes from Clyde. Clyde gets that space off with that side hammer, then spike ball return with Art. Inhale, oh no, still both living as one breaks off and the other one hits their up B to come back. Down B's not enough as Clyde could have punished him but missed that reverse aerial. Hits a spike ball does nothing for Clyde. Clyde comes down, that move.
Here, oh my god. Someone stop this man. He goes to the charge, he goes to the down spike, he goes over the bumper.
Ooh, Mark said, you know what, I'm done with this, give me that space. I'm a grown man, I want it. Ooh, Art said, I'm gonna risk it all. Jesus, take the wheel as he goes down. Art now, 0% damage, 2 stocks. Mark, 68 damage, 1 stock. Automata needs something big here. He needs something big to get that damage off. He does not want to lose this. If he loses this, he will lose all momentum going into game 3. Automata needs something here. He gets a good dash on him. He gets a good side B on him. Sonic misses all his charge attack, excuse me. Reverse grab on Sonic, sends him off stage. Auto still in it though. Goes for the grab again from Sonic as he reads that shield. Sonic able to get back to the side smash. Does not have it. Marcus good recovery. Side B shield. Sonic is flying with side smash. Ooh, tries to manage it, but Mark freezes. Gets the up B. Ooh, Sonic with the reverse grab. That might be it. No. Mark is still living. Automata still living. The bumper hits him. Sonic is still controlling the piece. He comes out with neutral attack. Sonic with the counter on Mark. Trying to go for a neutral, but it's not enough. As Sonic comes in, grabs, puts him in the down grab, tries to finish him off, but it's not enough. He needs more of that juice. Oh, he turns himself all the way up the side smash.
trying to slash with a slash special. Not enough though. Oh, and there it is. Art gets hit with the up tilt. He's at 99 damage. Art only at 0. He gets sent off of 114. Art might just die here. Clicks card right. Oh, Art goes to grab. He goes to the aerial. He goes to another knee, but nothing. Art is too smart that he's read it right. He read it twice. He read it 3 times. He's read it every time. The knee just won't land on him. Cafonessa with the 2 jabs. Tries to go for a side beat. Nothing. Automato's trying to play it safe right now, trying to get a good hit off his kill. Art hits with 2 jabs, tries to go for a spike, but Art is just not there. Art waiting for it to come back. He wants to hit him with something. Arsen's almost back, and he can just wait a little longer. He might just have Art. Oh no! Art read that, go to grab. Oh my god, Arsen came at the right time, avoiding that knee. If he can just play this right, Art or Auto can really take it. It's pretty close right now. Art tries to get Arsen move off, got a side smash, nothing. Ooh, the side beat sends him flying. Art's holding Art out, side beat sends him flying. Another side beat would do it, but Art's too smart for that. Oh! That was a babysit. We babysat him with that. Captain Falcon going for the dash immediately, but Automata already hits him with a good dash tag. Automata's trying his best to stay into the ground as Automata just playing with the air. Trying to go for the knee, giving good damage to Automata. Automata goes with 2 jabs. Gives up on the third though as he sees Artemis immediately recover. Goes to the side, but Artemis already juggles again with the up 8. Arsen's already out at 89 damage, 96 damage. Art is really trying his best to just get this Arsen out of here already on the first stock. Art goes flying up. Automata tries to spike. Ooh, we tech those. We're not going out like that. Automata with Arsen tries to spike, not enough. Art goes flying as Automata snipes him off with 119 damage at 3 stock. Art has 2 stock. This is a pretty good game right now. Honestly, it looked like Art was winning it at first, but he just really dropped the dog in that one because with Arsen, anything can happen. You can just fumble the bag. Ooh, he goes for the spike for nothing. Art comes back on stage. Automata comes back. Automata
malfunction, so it's still good.
Alright. So Clyde, getting all that aerial work from Zelda right now. Clyde coming back there with some 2 good aerial hits, getting the spike ball off. Oh, that up B is so crucial. I love Zelda, man. I'm just gonna talk about how great Zelda is this whole match. I love her so much. Charter's son, 57% damage right now, getting side beats right towards King Dedede. King Dedede with that side smash, not quite enough to stop
so weird, bro.
I mean Zelda, man. Can you get on here?
No, you don't know.
Alright, Charter's son, 73 damage. Clyde 31. Down into the side aerial, but it's not enough to catch Clyde for that sweet spot. Clyde now playing with spike once against the space. Grabs Zelda, sends her flying. Charterson trying to get back on stage. Gets back, but not quite right for King Dedede as King Dedede reads that shield, gets the grab up, goes for the up B, but King Dedede reads that up B attack, shields it. Zelda reads with spot dodge into the down smash. Clyde goes for the down aerial, gets him up in the air, gets the spike ball out, no use. Zelda goes for the side dash, gets him hit off, tries to get him up in the air. Clyde does the same thing too, but spike, but it's not enough as Clyde automatic Zelda into infinity and beyond midnight. Please, no! Rubik's still been trying to table though, just small map, anything happening. Charles on my SD twice too, who knows? Charles is trying his best to make sure it doesn't happen though, as he goes for a side B, no one there though. Bayonetta comes in, hits that down B or that rally, or whatever Terry calls it. Rubik's goes down. Good damage off. How is he looking at 241? I still don't understand. Rubik's needs 1 good hit here. There it is. Slide into another hit, but no, it's just 1 slide, nothing. Tries to walk up to him as Ken is shielding. Ken goes for a side smash, nothing. Rubik's goes in for a slide, gets 1 good hit, but doesn't follow up. Goes for another hit. Oh, there it is. Finally. Chenison dies at some damage I've never seen before in Ultimate Turkey. That was stupid eye. Ken is at shielding. 0 damage, 2 stocks, send it flying. That's game. Rubik's goes down. That's the first game. Peaches is not having it. Otto gets sent on stage. Art's trying to spike. Misses the spike. Otto gets a nice down electric move. Then that down smash. Gets 2 of them in a row and knocks Art right out of there. Art's now at 2 stock. Otto's at 2 stock. Art. Ooh, this side smash was so close in that radius. The inhale comes. Artemis is playing real smart of doing that inhale. Ooh, Sonic with the kill. Misses it. Artemis goes for the dash attack. Misses it. Gives him that side hit, nothing, no. Clyde just goes for aerial mystic, gives him spike ball, nothing. Inhales, the Sonic comes back with his own aerial attack, taking 1 other one to juggle him, but can't keep juggling him. Down grab sends Art flying, but Art still comes back with his own aerial attacks. Spike ball from Clyde does not do any damage, and he gets inhaled instead. Clyde sends another spike ball at Art. Art tries best to avoid it, successfully does, tries to come towards Clyde, but he's too scared of those spike balls, and not that inhale, you gotta be careful, especially that side hander too. Art comes back with that special, misses it, Clyde sends a spike ball his way, sends him up flying. He tries to do a reverse smash trying to read him, but it was a misread. As Sonic abuses that vulnerability, hits him off stage. If Art can just land it, it's game.
Yours, right? And then first goes to, so you got your cash prize. And what's your gamer tag?
Arts and Ultras, right?
Arts and Ultras.
Yes.
Woo!
So not only you get the cash prize, you also get this swag bag that was sponsored by Reilly.
Hey.
Food stamp comic line.
Hey.
His resin design, what he calls crack babies. So you can just color on these paintings. You get his #1 exclusive comic that he premiered at this year's New York Comic Con.
Woo!
You get a pin of his, and you also get some stickers from his line.
Hey.
Stay tuned. There's a lot more going on. So this is for you. And we're gonna take a picture.
Yeah.
With those things. So
What up?
Yo, guys, thank you for coming to the first edition of Bronx Versus.
This is a little event we came up with. We've been here pretty early since like what, 9 a.m. running tournaments all day. This is the last tournament of the day, the most exciting one because there's mad fucking heads right now. It looks like all y'all want that fucking prize. And you are thirsty for it. So, if you don't already know, I don't know why you wouldn't already, there's a Smash game going on and a Mario Kart tournament going on. The Smash tournament is pretty simple when you really boil it down. It's a single elimination bracket. We're not doing round robin bullshit, it's just single elimination. The way it works is... Fuck you. The way it works is, first round you face the person up on the board in your same round, and it's a best 2 out of 3. Then it goes to best 3 out of 5. Then it's best 3 out of 5. Then it's best 5 out of 7 for the champion. If you lose, that's it. Yep. There's no thug finals. There's no redemption. If you take it out, you take it out. What? I meant 4 out of 7. I knew that. 4 out of 7.
Nah, 5. 5. Run it. Let's do a 5th one. Let's do a 5th one. Let's do a 5th.
That's how that works. I'll get to the rules in terms of what actually happens in the game itself, in terms of stalking and all that stuff in a minute. I'm moving to Mario Kart. Mario Kart, we have a weird number of people for Mario Kart, but we somehow found a solution. There's going to be 3 Grand Prix going on in round 1 with Diarity, Onyx, Luna, and then as the rest follows. You have each 3 right here. What happens with the top people in those will move on to a cup with people from the losers of another grid. It'll be a switch slot, giving you a second chance to get more points. We tally up all your points in these 2 rounds. Whoever is the top 4 of all of this shit right here will go to the final cup and face it for the final prize. Does that make sense, right? Cool, bet. When you are out, you are out. There's really no way to get back in. Smash! For Smash Ultimate, it's kind of close as possible to competitive. There's a little bit of small changes though. It's 3 stock, 7 minutes, no Smash Ball, no items, none of that bullshit. Stage selection's already predetermined. There's no counter picks, none of that shit. We selected the stages for you, and they're completely random. You're not picking any of them. So when you select the player, you really have no idea what stage you're going to, so good luck on that. You can select any players you want. You don't have to stick to one. Does not matter. Besides that, that's kind of really it. I think if you guys play Smash Ultimate, like Elite Smash, you kind of already know the basics of that. Like, I'm not gonna explain that shit. So that's Smash Ultimate. Mario Kart, it's the most generic rules possible. There's items on, we're not taking them off, but it's not frantic, they're just normal items. The CPUs will be on hard, just in case the people you're facing are not that good, you have the CPU to worry about. It'll be 150cc. It'll be 150cc. The final will be 200cc. Yeah, so if you don't know how to hit the brakes, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. Stage selection comes to the players. If we're doing 200, but if all 4 people in the finals really can't drive at 200 because you can't hit the brakes, then y'all change it.
But it's still the top total points.
Yeah, but hitting the brakes is a skill. You can never hit the brakes at 150 and win. You gotta learn how to hit the brakes. Yeah, y'all the only 2 arguing this. All right, but anyway, that's the final. It'd be like that. That's the final. It won't be a Grand Prix, it'll be versus race, so each player will have a chance to select their stage. Assuming there's 4, 3, whatever, then you have a chance to select your stage. And then if it's the 3 of you, then all 3 of you have to come to a majority vote on what the last stage will be. That's kind of it for Mario Kart.
We'll get to that whole final 200cc when we get to it. Don't get your panties in the bunch if you're worried about 200cc. We'll figure something out if you don't like it. That's Mario Kart. That's Smash Ultimate. Everyone got sticks on them? Who doesn't have sticks? Everyone has sticks, right? Something on, right? Some tech controller. I hope. I bet. If you don't, hopefully we have the Pro Controller ready for you. We have some sticks available here. But that kind of is it. So, let's start off. We're going to do both at the same time. We're going to have people watching both screens to make sure we know who's winning what. Let me get the first four on Mario Kart, DRE, Onyx, and Luna on these, first three on Mario Kart over here. Get ready over there.
You're ready.
Lay up, do whatever you want. Pick 150cc, go nuts. On Smash Ultimate, we're starting from top to bottom left, top to bottom right. So Midtown against Joe Midtown, is that right?
Right here.
Yep. You are. That's you against N64 in the first match. Right. Best 3 out of 5. So both of y'all take your seats over there and get ready. Do not start until you see either me, Josue, Barry, or where's your card? Oh, there he is. And I'm sorry. Wow, I said record. That's so bad.
Wow.
Or Esteban hovering over y'all to make sure that someone's watching your gameplay. All right? Bet. Thank y'all. Let's get it going.
Leave the screen on.
I'm in live. That's all I
Leave the screen on. But we're good. Wait. Leave this.
Disadvantage in 6th place right here.
Bathroom is over there. Bathroom is over there. Hey,
Cooper's in first place. Only has a better hill. Making sure he got some defenses and he wants to come at him. So again, we're running real low right now. Looking set that too far. Professor takes a 5th stance now. DR gets second and 3rd. Into the 4th. Computer's just railing him and gets hit. Oh, by Colos too. Colos one that hits him as he takes 2nd place. And Koopa's just dominating competition right now in 1st place. Only has 2 bananas in case anyone throw red shells at him. Meanwhile, Cole's 3rd, DRE in 7th, Cafonessa in 5th, hit all those drifts left and right. Got 3 mushrooms. Let's see. Cooper's still 1st. DRE in 6th. Cole's still back to 5th for best. Cafonessa's taking that 2nd place. He wants to catch up. He wants that 1st place. He says, give me my shit, I deserve it. But Cooper's way ahead of him. He got too much distance on him. But he's at the red shell. He's going to use it. I think it's Professor Red Shell as Koopa is entering the last lap. Still first with no one to stop him. Meanwhile, DRE is in 3rd place. And Colos is in 4th. Dabbing while he hits that jump. Confessor's still in 2nd, but no passes. It looks like he's way ahead of everyone else. 1st place is still Koopa. As Koopa gets hit by Shell, still ahead. Looking at the map, and we're really looking at Koopa's game. He's got the item to stop the blue shell, and it's distance for days. Meanwhile, DRE takes 2nd place. Confessor's in 3rd place on fire, but hits nobody with it. Meanwhile, we're getting some traction over there from Colos in 4th place. The Golden Rush trying to get some speed. DRE goes back to the 3rd, and Confessor takes 2nd, but Confessor gets some rough patch, slowing him down. Koopa takes 1st place, and Confessor's in 2nd, trying to creep in, gets replaced by DRE with the start to get 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. That star, put him up there, bro. The score now. Koopa Troopa's really winning, but DRE and Confessor are tied in 2nd. Uses Joy-Cons like a real hero. I like this. I already got a strong start here. I was like, already Confessor's going. Confessor's already on 1st. I don't know what kind of bike that is. That shit got serious speed, bro. Oh, that's right. We're doing short CC. I forgot. They come to the turnpike. DR right now leading 1st. Koopa's taking 2nd place. DR with banana peel, hold on. Making sure he doesn't hit any traffic. Ignore red shuffling from behind him with that banana. Koopa's on that mushroom. Just utilize the last second of some boost. Professor on holding on to last place, that could be part of the strategy, who knows? Donkey Kong right there, Cole's in 4th place. Koopa takes the lead on 1st place now, right above Luigi. Professor's still holding back at 6. I don't know what the strategy is there, but he's slowly getting engaged that drift there. Koopa's still on to 1st, cruising easy with Banana. DR holding on to a red truck, he's trying to get somebody off. Okay, that's slowly hitting the tracks. Meanwhile, 3rd place, we still got Cole. 1st place, we got Koopa. 2nd place, with the bomb on Cole, sends him back a little bit. As Cafonessa takes 3rd place, slowly creeping up. Actually, that is one of the worst luck I've ever seen in Mario Kart race. Truck slammed up right on him after a thunder, but he doesn't start to compensate. Koopa in 1st place with an item to help out. Blue Shell does come his way. 2nd place with DR holding on him right now, trying to catch up to 1st place Koopa. 3rd place, actually, it doesn't even matter. Koopa takes 1st. As Cafonessa's trying to catch up as fast as possible.
I bet you I don't.
Alright, last race, guys. 7 laps, 80 park. Let's see what happens. Koopa takes that 1st place lead. At 39 points, way ahead of everyone else. Goes to 5th.
Damn.
Taking that 1st place already. That's up.
Damn.
He wants it. He wants it back. He's getting those drifts so clean. You're in 3rd place.
Cooking,
Koopa's
bro.
in 5th.
Cooking.
That drift. Just slide right in.
Yo, he's cooking, bro.
Oh my god, this dude just wants it, bro. It's it. That's it.
Oh my God.
He's just getting all of it. I'm just
He's outrunning the red show. Who does that?
Goes to 3rd place. They're in 5th. Koopa's in 6th. Oh, now in 5th. He needs to get back up. He's got to be like
Oh my God.
That's gonna be
Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Oh my God. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Woo!
Cafonessa wins 49. It's a wrap.
I take it. Let's go! God is free, baby. Go! Oh my God!
Here's trying to be smart, trying to avoid any more of those aerial moves getting out of the way. Because of the side beat, then a slow sweep, but still gets countered by that arson charge up. Then he gets him the up beat. Ooh, so nicely followed with the up aerial, but Onyx already read that. He knew what was coming. Onyx then goes for a B and then the side beat, but still can only land the neutral. Then he gets the reverse beat right on Reilly. Reilly spot dodges as Arson comes out. He has that goal. Be careful, it doesn't matter. Arson doesn't give a fuck. Alright, now Onyx is driving. Reilly creating space. And then he gets hit with that side beat. Reilly goes flying on stage. Onyx trying to spike up and couldn't land it. Reilly grabs him, juggles him up a little bit, see if he goes for one more. Nope, he goes for another side aerial, but Onyx already shielded already. Onyx then goes for the piece, spikes him, but still. Reilly's coming up for deal life right now at 133 damage as Terry is trying to get something to go off to get him back off stage. He knows he gets off stage, he's smack him off. He just gets him up, reverse beat, he gets him right up. Rises to the side beat. Ooh, almost to the side smash. Terry was not there. Oh, actually does get a side smash, goes to the down smash, but Terry's not in that hitbox. Terry's not above him shielding. Oh, getting side bash and attack. Oh, almost reverse aerial from Reilly to send it. He didn't attack it, but it doesn't matter because he went straight upwards, coming back onto the map. Terry's playing it safe, holding it down, creating space. Oh, and then the side beat from Reilly. All the gold meter from Onyx. Oh, he had that jump combo ready, but it wasn't enough. Tries to do up, he gets back on stage. Reilly's right behind him, coming up on his ass. He really wants that fucking sweet KO to get that 3 stock on him. Onyx holding RNL 127 and that gold meter. He needs to use something to get back up here. Oh, he gets back on stage, but Arson's there to meet him. He said, hello, goodbye, get the fuck off my stage. 3 stocks for Reilly, 1 for Onyx. Jesus Christ, this is fucking tense. Tries to go for the side B, misses it. Spot dog just misses it, gets grabbed instead. Tries to do a side aerial, then another side aerial. Oh, missed the down B, and that's game 3 stock from Reilly.
Gamers were competing in their own tournament in Williamsbridge on Saturday. This is super cool. Those who wanted to test their skills were able to pick between Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, a game that I am pretty good at, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It was hosted by the Bronx Versus at the Bronx Collab space on White Plains Road, and organizers say they really wanted to bring tournaments like this to the area.
You never really see gaming tournaments. We see a lot of them happening in Manhattan and Brooklyn, but never in the Bronx. So this is our way to give back to the community.
We hope to take this first event and bring many more things related to the gaming industry to kids, such as learning the code, maybe networking with those who are in the gaming industry, and just make something out of it.
Look, let me play as Ganondorf, and I think I have a shot. The winners of the tournament were able to compete for cash prizes, too. Well, students...